Hey guys, this is Sprang Part 2. I completely forgot I was going to do a Part 2. It's been a week. Um, this is where I left off, but I want to look at this black move. In the video, I said I don't know which one's better, but this one's way better because it actually threatens white's life. If white does anything, if black saves, that's only one eye, and that's pretty serious. I would go so far as to say I must respond to this. And I'll do that by taking, and now I'm alive, but he gets to play here. So better. Okay. Once here, I have yet to figure out if this is Sente, but apparently I thought at the time, I don't want to read it out. I don't have much time. Let me just play it. And now I'm sure. And of course, if he's cut, I'll just once play there just because I know it's going to be coming up in the future. And this is where we left off. Okay. And I don't know if I explained it in the video or not, but we know that this one's not so good because now it's black's move and he can just, life is going to be very hard. So we play it this way. So we have Miai, corner or side extension makes life much easier. Smaller, but easier. He goes outside, which is, I assume, the only way to go here. If I spent time, I'd make a decision. Should I be playing A, B? I was under time pressure, so I'm thinking if he just stops my corner now, I'm not so sure I can live. This one, I don't know what to think. Is that better or worse? I wasn't sure, so I just played here. Okay, not alive because of this nasty move. So come on out. Come on out. I have to make sure that, let's look at it. Black, white, black. Am I alive? Let's have black. There's a thing coming up where white, black. White is Sente to kill for at least one eye. And here, yes, alive. Okay. So if I play here, yeah, I'm alive. Okay, so we're here. That's where I had to make sure. He comes back. I decided take and live now. I could ignore, but I want to maintain Aji up here as well. And I don't want him to start pressing me now that I'm surrounded and he gets a thick wall. Okay, so here to get some, he plays here. Am I alive? If I do nothing, Atari, I play here and here. Yeah. So, still alive. So I turn. Now, it's happened on a number of occasions where I'm explaining what's going on. I say, here's my decision, and now I'm alive, or something like that. Someone comes along and says, no, you're not alive. And you forgot something. So it happens. I once saw it happen to Jujo, 9-down professional, just profoundly strong. That's like something he just assumed, and it's like, nope, not true. Okay. For white, there's the hane, there's the cut. These are both interesting. What should I do? I don't know. Should I just play C? So being unsure, I thought, well, let's just play a sente move. Sente often clears things up so you can see things more clearly. So now here, if he tries the Atari and out, I'm satisfied with the capture because he's still got tons of, cuts here. Okay, so he plays, and now I want to play this so bad because my next move is just so powerful coming in. Problem is, that group's not going to survive. So I connect. He should wait on this. I think. So it's not a necessary move. White's alive regardless. So you're just wasting the co-threat, something like that. Okay. His right side moil, massively large. What do you do with a moil? How do you enter? Important stuff. So you look at your tools. That's the term I use. I've never heard anyone use the term. But for instance, this is at my disposal to use, which is why I call it a tool. And it's sente. I get some center thickness in sente. Yay! Well, in this case, it doesn't mean anything. This move, a little more interesting to me, we're getting close to the cut at A, the peep at B, and now I have a number of sente moves around C. That's interesting. But not enough. It's gote. Black's move, as far as I'm concerned, I'm dead. Just dead. Nice looking move, but it's not going to bring me life. What else? I've got an Atari at A, meaningless. Atari at B, meaningless. Doesn't mean anything. You give them up. Doesn't mean anything right now. What about the hane? He could ignore it. It doesn't affect the moyo. I mean, perhaps a tiny bit of upcoming moves. For instance, Atari, turn, Atari back. It's just not working. So there is a little tiny something there. Let's mark that. Tiny something there. So these are tools we're finding to help us enter. Next, D and E. Standard. That's, here we go. This one, dead, no help. This one, no help. So I'm looking at all these, right? Just not enough help. Well, how about we just drop in? No, it's too strong, too surrounded. I don't see life here. So all that goes through the mind. That's our primary we want to get in there. We're about to lose the game. Well, I do have a lot of points. Maybe if I creep up, give them the moyo and creep up, I might get close. So we come over here. I certainly have Aji up there. And if I somehow save A or make A one I and then surround the whole B group, Well, it's a fantasy, but that's how you start dealing with things. Is this is a tool for bothering either the C stones, the three up top, or the B stones as a whole. It's a start, and it seems to me a reasonable start. Here, A, he can just cut. It's nothing. So A, no. B, not helpful. Looking for the tools again, right? We're searching for things that are helpful. I decide, well, this move, we know it does a little bit in here, starting to do more in this area because he can no longer cut. If he cuts, I get to capture the stone. Okay. So it's something that can be measured. All the stuff in the Moyo area, so small, not even worth one idea. I mean, one positive, no. It's just they're all gote, or it's just not. This one, feel like I can measure it a little bit. Here, going for the kill. I live. Here, sure. Oh, I say no because I'm alive, right? Life. Okay. Gote. Gote? I've been waiting the whole game for some slip. He's played he had problem on the left. Okay. But he tidied it up very well. Okay, so I lost a good amount. I could start with 4 stones. I'm still doing fine. I have a massive Moyo that white can't get in. Still black's game. 4 stones is really big. Okay, so the idea, I'm getting Gote here. Now, there's some ideas over here for Ko. I'm happy to play Ko. I mean, I am so thirsty to get something going. If you can find a Ko in here, go for it. Go for it. Oh, go for it. Okay. So I start here. I like this move. Thick, strong. I'm ready to come in at A. Remember the cuts over here at B. I'm ready to surround in one move. I'm ready to play D because he can't cut me at E. Ooh, I found a little something. A slight glimmer of hope. Nothing that works straight out, but it's strongly measurable towards some goal that we don't, yeah. He goes for life. Is he saying, well, you better be careful, I'm going to save the A stone and surround you? No, he can't do that. So Gote again for life. I would wager he's alive anyway. So if he simply played A, B, or C to connect there, we're back to all he has to do is live, which just shouldn't be difficult. That's my guess. I could be wrong. Okay, so another move. In I come. Oh, cut me off. No problem. Okay, we have something. Now I can play some sort of sente in his area. We need to start linking together ideas that look like they might bring about life. So I'm looking at A and B and C. I don't see them as enough yet. Okay, so let's start over here. Okay, you gotcha, cut me. Now he cut. He should be playing this way. This is it's submitting, I might even take away 5 points, but that's not enough. He gained 5 points on top. This is much more safe. He did it the I'm going to get you anyway way. Now, his move does ask questions about my life here. I save, start this up, start this up. Okay, notice what's happened. A doesn't work on its own, but it's Aji. B doesn't, none of this works on its own. But all of a sudden, the D group, we can see some trouble coming in the D group because they got too aggressive around C. So I can aim at D. I have all the sente moves around B and around E, lots of sente, and B's there to back up a group in the middle. Now, this is very intuitive, right? And I would say there's a exercise you can do where you put black stones all the way around the board on the first line. So black stones all around the board on the first line. Fight to play and live. It's a great exercise. And when you do that, you'll notice it's intuitive. There's no way to read it out. You play lightly and you see what happens and you go accordingly and you might live and you might not. It's really close. Great exercise. You can do the same thing on the fourth line, but white has 4 moves to start and then black to play and kill. Okay. Black turns. Very reasonable. Save his group in the middle. Sente. Sente. Fix. I don't want to use up, if I press at A, it uses up a liberty. I'm not going to kill anything right now, but I can't. So just fix. Takes away a shape point. I press, no reason to. Okay, strengthen the stone, makes sense. Here, see me looking at the A, cut, and the B, peep. Fixes. No need to cut, just fix. Very strong. Sente. Is it alive? That's the question. He tries this. This is some tricky stuff here. Atari, 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 connect. Black escapes, which threatens my life. Atari, threaten. So it doesn't look like it works for white. But he defends. I think if he goes for the kill, that this weakness of his, I don't know. There's too many variations. I haven't spent time to go through them. Clearly, this is a strong way. But maybe he needs to say, you can't kill me. I'm going to make sure I kill you. Once he plays there, that should be life. And he resigns. There's 2 eyes there. I think. Let's make sure. Black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white. 2 eyes. Okay. So exciting into that game. Now, when it comes to entering the moil, what in this video is the actual takeaway? To me, the big takeaway is understanding tools. My word, tools. What is there to work with? Is it time to work with them? You just kind of start getting a sense. It has to be intuitive. There's some reading attached, but for the most part, you get a feel for it. For amateurs, it's way too complicated. And I thought this was a good example of how to get things going. Okay. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you later. Bye.